Hi friends, welcome to Tutors Funny channel. In our last class, we saw how to save the category part. In this class, I am going to teach how to view and update and delete the category sections. Right. Let me continue the video. Right. Here, if you achieve the save section, you are using the post mapping. If you view the records, we are using the get mapping. So you have to get mapping. So get mapping annotation. So you have to write the path. You have to write the path where it's coming, like this one. Get category. Likewise, you write get category. You write get category inside the double quotation mark. You write get category. You have a function. You have to write it over here. Now I'm going to get the record. So I'm going to make the function. So that the public function public list. So right here, you have to call the DTO. The record is coming via the DTO format, category DTO. You have to get the DTO format. So you have to get the comment here, right? Category DTO. Get all category. Open bracket and close bracket. Now here we have list also. We have a alt plus enter key. The list class will be imported before. Now I'm going to what the thing is, if you are request the front end for get all category, it will be returned to the list of category details via like this way. We have to details will be retrieved, right? So how to get it here? You have to write the list. I need to list like this way. So you have to category DTO. You have to write here all category equal. You have to go to the category service dot get all category. Get all category, right? That's it. So you have written all category. You have written it like this. That's one, right? So now here we have to make the function. You have to select this one. Click on this. You have to create the function on here. That category service. You have to create the function. So here IMPL you have to implement that here. Click on this. You have to implement the IMPL. Implement that get all categories. Right. Now here what I'm going to do is here what I'm going to do is here I'm going to get this details. So we have to get the all the list of details. So what you're going to, I'm going to explain to you. Don't worry. So you have to get it like this way. So here what I did here is when the request is coming, here this one we have to find the request from the database. So how to find the database? So you have to call the repo. There is a find all method. Okay, list of categories. We have to find it where we have to find it. The repo will be find out where through the entity, which is a category entity. Here where we have to find the details, right? So we have list category. We have to create the object. We have to find using the repo. Repo find or mean this is the repo. Repo, this is a JPA. We have all the control key down and select this one. All the credit related function will be reside on over here, right? So here we have to find the details. What the details is coming is find it here. It is assigned to here. After that, we have to get the details from the database and we have to save. We have to show it to the front end as a DTO format. So we have to write this save DTO category DTO. We have to write this one category list. You write the category list. You have category list. Write category list. This is you have to make that array list. After that, for category, this category entity, we have to make the object category, get all category, right? So after the category, we have to set it to the DTO format to front end. So we have to write this DTO format to front end. So get this record, it will be getting from the entity via the database. So we have to write this category dot get ID, get name, and activity. So we have to get it like this. Right, get and set method, use the get and set method. We have to retrieve the data. After that, we have to set it to the category list like this way. Right, category list this way. We have to set it like this. Right, that's the thing we have to write it. Okay, this is a view. That's how we have to list it, right? This one will be goes to our front end. So front end means here. We have our front end here, right? It get the receive the data, right? When the record is coming here, endpoint you are typing the category slash get all customer category. So we have to return list of the data. So we have to call the get category service. So it can't directly load. Once the request is coming, it will be find out through the DTO via category the entity, load the data, you get one by one and set into the DTO format. Right here, your DTO format, set the DTO format to front end. Right now, let's test that is there any error or not. Let's execute the program and check it. Let's execute a program. Right now, here get all customer. Here you have to make it as a get request. Here you have to make it as a get all customer. So you write here you write get all customers. So you write get all customers, get all category. You have get all category. You have write here. You have write it here. Here set it. Now it's not there because I have to add the record again. Because here once you add the record, we have to make it as so here. It's working. So I'm going to create the record again. Here the database is create again by again. Once you create it, we have to make it as update. Here record is nothing because here once you execute the query again by again the database is created. Right. So here after once time database is created, here it will created, you have to make it as update. Right. So now what you're going to do is here once you are again you have executed the add record will be there. So now what you're going to do is I'm going to add the record. So here I'm going to first I'm going to add the record. So here make the Fox request. Okay, here save. Radiate saving TV machine. Right, it's working. Now let's back to our get all method. Now you can see this one I no need that. So this is a get request. Send it. Now you can see it's coming like this. Here it's coming as a JSON format. Right here it's coming. Record is here. Radio active. It's coming. Okay, it's working successfully here. It is coming. As you can see, it's coming. It's coming successfully. You can see here. Right here it's working. Right, so it's all the get category details should be displayed successfully. Right, perfect. Now what you're going to do is here we have to do the thing is view records is fine. Now I'm going to update the record. So I'm going to go to here, go to my category controller. Here I'm going to make the method which is a update method. I'm going to make the method which is a update method. So how to make the method which is update method? You have to go to put mapping. Put mapping. You have to write put mapping. You have to write inside the double quotation. You have slash. You have to write update. You have to update. You have to write public string update category request body category update DTO category update DTO. You write category update, right? Open and close bracket. Now what you're going to do is here I'm going to make it string ID equal categories. This I'm going to write category service. You have to send the category service. I'm going to explain it. Here you have to create the method update category right? So here updatable data. So the updatable data you get it here, right? So after that you write return. Right. Now when the endpoint is coming update, your updatable data is coming over here. It is sending to here. So you have the method which is a category service. You have to update category method. So you have right here. You have to click on this, create the method on category service class, which is a update category here. Now we have a interfaces we have to implement it. So here we have to implement it over here, right? This is service. Your IMPL you have to implement that. So here we have click on this. You have to implement it over here. This method. Right, implement that. Now what you're going to is what the request is coming over here. Now what I'm going to do is here I'm going to go to IMPL. So to get it over here, all the things you have to get in this one. I'm going to explain it. So here what I'm did here is now here, right here what I did here is what the request is coming update DTO. This is update DTO file, right? What the request is coming here. First what I'm going to do here is we have to, when you edit the data, we have to get the receiving the data, right? The ID is a unique key, so we have to find the ID. First we have what's the data is coming here. The ID, this ID means this ID. This ID, what's the ID you are typing? If we are going to edit the data, the ID, what's the category ID you are getting to update it. So what I'm going to do is we have to find it. Category exists by ID. So what the data is come, first one, we have to check it. If the ID is there or not. If category exists by ID, there is a method which is in our JPA, a category repo. This is a repo. So we have write the repo here. It's a repo. You have to call it over here, category repo dot there's existing by ID. Exist by ID. It will check it whether the IDs exist or not. If it exists, you have to get the, if the IDs exist, it will be find the record and set into here. Right? The IDs exist, the ID and cat name and activity and category repo save. This all data should be saved. Right? Save. Okay, here save into where? This entity, the entity class, this category. The entity class we have a object we have to create category, right? So okay, this find the repo which will be find the repo through the entity via entity. After the record is exists, it will be setting category name and activity. What's the thing you are modified? After that, again you have to make it as save. You have to call save existing record, again save it, right? At this time we have to update the record, right? If the ID is not found, we have a message will be displayed as couldn't ID not exist. This is a thing we have to do it. Very simple, right? Very simple. That's a simple stuff we have to do it. Right, now let me check it. Now again execute the record. We'll check it whether it's working fine or not. Right, it's working. Now what you're going to do is I'm going to check it. So I'm going to make it as another endpoint, which is the same thing you have to copy it. Here we have a method which is a put mapping. So put mapping. This one should be the update. The same thing like that. Updated by random, but the record is coming here, receiving here, it's passing data, record updated, right? So what you are going to do is this is the endpoint. So these are the data. I'm going to, sorry, I have to copy this, all the things, make it over here, body, from here, write a row, open and close bracket, implement it over here. You have to write here this one, you have to get rid of these lines. Right here, category ID, cat name, activity. Here I'm going to add a category 1. Here I'm going to T, which is a will be check the records what you're going to update it. Category 1 mean it's which is a radio. So radio I'm going to change it as another one, A, B, C, whatever category, right? So we have a char. We have to make it as a char, which is a category, right? This one, the activity which is a true, make it as true, true, right? Now what you're going, now let's check it, which is a push put mapping, record update, it's working. Now you can see here, now if we are refresh it, yes, char has been changed, it's working fine, right? It's working fine. So here you can see here, char has been changed, how the flow is working. When the record is coming, if you type like this, endpoint, the record is coming here. All things are coming here via this DTO format to here, get the record, and it's sending to the category service update method. Over here, this method passing to a category IMPL, get the record, first find the record. If the IDs exist, the ID 1 is exists, so what happens is it will be update the record. It set the field and update the record. It's again it will be saved. The ID is not found, display this message, right? Okay, that's how the flow works. I hope you guys you understood the things well. How the record update the category modules. After that, I'm going to make it as a delete module. So here, same thing, just copy and paste it. Here, this one should be a delete mapping. Delete mapping, request comes as a delete. Okay, that's a delete mapping. Okay, so we have a we have write this one as a, we have set it as a path variable. Here also you select as a path. Okay, here we have set the path, right? Path equal delete. You have to delete your slash ID. You have to write the ID. So what is the ID you are select? What's the record you are deleting? The respective ID. Right? The respective ID means this ID. Okay. So this is a delete mapping. Right. So what you're going to see here, right? It's ID. So what you're going to see is wrong. ID. Now what I'm going to see here, you're right. This one should be there. A delete category. So it's a delete category. It's a delete category. So here it's a delete category. Path variable. So here we have write this one also things we write as like a path variable. We don't need this. Here's a path variable. You write annotation path variable. You write path variable. You write value equal ID, right? Int ID, right? Int ID. So what you are going to write this one is a Boolean type. So Boolean type. So you write Boolean delete category equal category service dot delete category. Right here, write the ID. This one should be written as deleted. Record deleted. So here, this one you are sending to the category action method over here, delete method. So here, what you are going to do is here we have to implement this method. So we are the IMPL. So you have to implement it. Click on this to implement that methods. Click OK. Now here what I'm going to do is we have to delete a particular record using this way. Right. So here, right, if the first one you have to check the category repo if the IDs exist or not. The IDs exist, we have to write category repo. This is a repo where we have delete the record. So here repo, there is a predefined method called delete by ID. What's the ID you are retrieving, finding the ID and delete them here. This is the function where delete your entire row. What's the ID is coming here? First it will be checked whether its IDs exist or not. Okay, that's why the Spring Boot is very simple. There's a predefined function. So the repo, there is a, this is a repo, it's here, all on the control key here. There are various methods should be there, predefined method. It will be checking the existing ID, it's there, delete the row. If the ID is not exist, ID is not found, it display, return false. That's all. That's a simple stuff you do it, right? Okay. Now let me check it. So here, copy this, paste over here, delete mapping. Here you have tried the delete, the API is coming delete /1 /1. So here we can see here that delete, or you can write the params. You write the params. So you write like this here, delete is endpoint delete. So you have write like this here, category controller. Here you have write here the delete like this, right? This is delete, right? Delete, right? Delete. So you have the parameter ID, this one ID. This ID you have write set it as a param ID, so key ID. So here ID, delete ID. Here the ID, the what's the ID I'm going to delete? This ID 1 I'm going to delete. So trying that is the params 1. So you have set the params here. Okay. So params I'm going to call the params here, params ID here. We have call it like this. Now you can say it set it here. Here delete mapping. Click on sending. Right, category, what happened? Not found. Sorry, the problem is here. I haven't run the code. That's why. After done the stuff, I haven't run it. That's why. Okay. Once you return the code, you have to run the program. Then only the changes will be applied. If you are not run, changes not applied. Right. Now I run the code successfully. Right. It's running. Now what you're going to do is now again I have to kill them. What happened? Something go wrong. Category /delete ID 1. Right, /delete, you right, /delete. Right, now you can write, no need this one, params. You have right here, delete, you have to put 1. 1 mean that what's the record you are delete. This record will be 1. Char, so that char is deleted. Let me check it. Okay, char has been deleted. You can see here. So here you can set the endpoint. You can check it. You observe this endpoint. This is mask. So here, delete /1. 1 mean here I right look like this way. Here delete /1. Delete /1. The record has been deleted. I hope you guys you understood things well. You don't worry about that. This is all the source code I provide you. Thank you for